Thanks to Brilliant for sponsoring this video and supporting my channel. You've probably already heard about the magical, life-changing powers of morning routine. It's a phenomenon that scientists don't quite understand yet, but when you wake up early, brew a cup of coffee using the most hipster method possible, and copy the morning routine of a powerful CEO or YouTuber, then you're virtually guaranteed to become just as successful as they are. Why else would morning routine videos be so popular? But if you've already created a morning routine for yourself and you haven't yet gained your guaranteed fame, success, and superpowers, it might be because you skipped out on the most important step: a good night's sleep. Many animals have evolved to be nocturnal, but humans are not among them. Still, that hasn't stopped us from covering our cities and homes with a blanket of artificial light and concocting an ever-expanding number of reasons to remain awake long after the sun has gone down. And so often we do this at our detriment, delaying the onset of sleep even as tomorrow's work keeps our wake-up time stubbornly fixed in place. So many of us can't seem to break this habit, our good intentions being overwhelmed by short-term desires and pleasures.
If you're anything like me, then you probably find yourself dealing with this problem on a fairly regular basis. You should be going to bed, but there are just so many more interesting things to do at night. So what can we do about this problem? Well, one simple solution is to create a night routine.
A night routine is just like a morning routine, but in reverse. Instead of helping you wake up and get ready for the day, it helps you to smoothly end your day and also make sure that you get to bed in time to get enough sleep.
But there is another benefit to having a good night routine. In addition to helping you wind down today, it also helps you prepare for the next day as well. So just like we did with my 1-hour morning routine video, today we are constructing a 1-hour nighttime routine. And with this routine, we've got 3 different goals in mind. Number 1, wind down the day so you feel relaxed when it's time to go to bed. Number 2, actually get yourself in bed on time so you're getting enough sleep. And number 3, do a few things to help you prepare for the next day. And to achieve all those goals, we first have to go through a couple of preparatory steps. Number 1, you need to figure out what time you should go to bed. Everyone has a specific and unique amount of time when they're getting the optimal amount of sleep. We're all unique in that way. But according to the National Sleep Foundation, there are some generally recommended times for each age group. So if you have a specific wake-up time in mind, you can use the information on this chart to figure out when, in general, you should be heading to bed. Beyond that, it's also worth knowing a little bit about the sleep cycle. When we sleep, we go through a cycle of stages, a couple of lighter stages at first, and then moving into a stage of deep sleep, finally moving into that REM stage where you dream and you also consolidate memories. And the main thing you want to know about this sleep cycle now is that on average, it takes about 90 minutes to complete. And ideally, you want to be waking up near the end of one of those cycles. If you have an alarm that forces you awake during one of the deep stages, then you are not going to have a good time. Anyway, armed with this knowledge, you can now start to hone in on an ideal bedtime for yourself. And once you know that, it is time for the other preparatory step, which is to create a wind down alarm. Or, as my friend Martin, who wrote the first draft for this video, called it, a start winding down ya doofus alarm. And personally, I think I'm gonna use that name for my own wind down alarm. So you wanna set this for about an hour before your bedtime. And when it goes off, give yourself about 10 minutes to wind up whatever it was that you were doing. At this point, it's also a good time to be done with screens for the night because the artificial light emitted by screens can mess with your circadian rhythm and sometimes even harm the quality of your sleep. And while features like the iPhone's night shift can help somewhat, simply just being done with screens near bedtime is gonna help a lot more, especially if you're someone who finds it hard to fall asleep. If you're one of those people who just is out like a light the moment your head hits the pillow, well, number 1, lucky you, and number 2, maybe this isn't gonna matter that much, but it's at least good to know. So like I mentioned earlier, one of the qualities of a good nighttime routine is that it prepares you for the next day. And that is what this next 15-minute chunk is all about. And I think this starts with cleaning up your workspace and in general, resetting your environment. This evokes a concept called mise en place, which roughly translates to everything in its place and is a huge concept in the world of professional cooking. Chefs and professional cooks know that to work clean, to constantly reset the environment, to make sure everything is in its place before work starts, is going to, number 1, cut down on friction, number 2, reduce accidents, and number 3, just make everything work more efficiently. And this is a concept that is not limited to just professional kitchens. Everyone can use this to their advantage. So I think it's a great idea to take some time before you go to bed to clean up a little bit, tidy up your desk, do the dishes, basically reset your living space so it's not stressing you out the next day. You can also get ahead a little bit and cut down on the number of decisions you have to make in the morning by, number 1, laying out your clothes for the next day, and number 2, if you need to go somewhere, packing up your bag. Though personally, I work from home now, and I think a lot of you are working from home or doing school from home, so maybe that one doesn't apply right now, but hey, one can dream, right? The next 15-minute segment should be dedicated to reviewing how your day went. So if you track your habits with maybe a habit tracking app or maybe a pen and paper system like the Martin system that I made a video about earlier this year, now is a great time to make sure that everything has been checked off for the day. Additionally, this is also a good time to ask yourself if there's anything that you could improve going forward. For example, if something popped up today unexpected that prevented you from getting everything done on your plan, you can make a note about it and hopefully it's not going to derail you in the future. After that, take 5 minutes to do whatever it is you got to do to get ready for bed. Like as Dull the Funky Homo Sapien once said in that song that was, I think, in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, you got to brush your teeth. So, at least do that. And then finally, take 15 minutes to just relax, do some light stretches, do some yoga, read a fiction book, whatever it is, just do something that relaxes you and puts you in a state where it's easy to fall asleep. This nighttime routine isn't some hardcore regimen with a ton of habits, but it really doesn't have to be. For me, all it needs to do is help me get to bed on time and allow me to start the next day with a plan and a clean workspace. And as I mentioned in my last morning routine video, when I do start that new day, one of the best parts of that morning routine is the time that I spend on independent learning projects. I never want to rest on my laurels. I always want to be learning something new for the rest of my entire life. And if you are the same way, then one resource that you might want to check out is Brilliant. Brilliant has a library of more than 60 courses that can help you gain a deeper understanding of the complex topics within math, science, and computer science, and in a way that's different from most traditional methods. All of Brilliant's courses are based on active learning principles, quickly throwing you into smartly laid out sequences of problems and interactive challenges that let you actually use what you're learning basically right away. And this is one of the most effective ways to learn. By getting your hands dirty right away, instead of passively intaking material, you learn more quickly, you stay interested for longer, and you even develop this universally applicable problem-solving skill set along the way. And this month, I want to recommend one of their newest courses, which is all about the mathematics behind uncertainty. I have always been fascinated with how people make decisions and how our decision-making process is often guided by irrational thinking. And this course, especially the section on Bayesian thinking, will help you to start taking a more scientific and probability-driven look at the decisions that you make in your everyday life. And if you want to start taking that course or any of the other courses in Brilliant's library, you can start by signing up over at brilliant.org/thomasfrank. And if you're one of the first 200 people to sign up with that link, you're going to get 20% off your annual premium subscription. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you found it useful, hitting that like button gently with your middle knuckle is always appreciated and lets the YouTube algorithm know that this video is, well, I guess good as a robot can think it is, but it will maybe push it out to more people, so that's always appreciated. But again, thank you just for watching and paying attention to the stuff that I throw up on the internet. Seriously, you guys are awesome. If you haven't subscribed already and you want to get new videos when they come out, I'll have a subscribe link right over there. I'll also have my music channel right over there if you want to check that out. Also on my Instagram over at TomFrankly, I'm doing question and answer videos every single week. So if you have a question that I could answer a bit more quickly than I would normally take to make a big video like this, then it might get turned into a video over there and you may want to go follow me there. And last but not least, I'll have a couple more videos on screen that you can smash your face into your phone screen to watch. But of course, if you don't want to do that, then I don't know, go skateboard in an empty pool or something because I'm not your dad.